At the commercial bank, and Standard Youth Bank, we are taking the bold view to be proactive, innovative, and be absolutely at the front end in leading what we do in this continent. This is showing you our footprint. This is just showing you what we've done to date. In total, 12 gigawatt of power. That's what we financed over the last, let's say, 10, 12 years. That's significant. Most of this is through IPPs. You will see a significant portion of that is in South Africa. And to be fair enough, I can tell you that at the moment we've got about 2 gigawatt outside of South Africa. So this is a bit South Africa heavy, but for very good reason, because of the momentum and the program that we had there. On this side, I've shared with you also just around some of the key clients, and you will recognize some of them, but not to go into too much detail. As I go through the presentation, you'll see why I'm saying we are the best. This is an interesting slide. I think what's important to note is that within the global context, we see certain shifts. And when we recognize these shifts, we identify on how do we bring that into our presence markets, how do we drive growth, and how do we stay relevant with our clients. I mean, we can't underestimate the impact of AI, not only on supplying power or energy deficits, but also how our customers are getting smarter. When we talk about grid modernization and storage, great innovation. How do we become more relevant in terms of supporting growth with our clients through these channels? I'm not going to talk to all of them. I think you will recognize the impact of geopolitical uncertainty and the revived focus on fossil fuel and technology. However, at the same time, we've seen increased investment in specifically renewables and battery energy storage. When we look at how we as Standard Bank identify with our Africa footprint, value pools, focus areas, it's very simple. And I think just to quickly talk to these, I'll go into more detail as I present further. But if you look at renewables, gas to power, it's a key theme coming through. We see gas to power becoming more and more of a discussion point in many of our markets. It's not only about supporting renewables in the broader grid solutions or supply solutions, but also in terms of providing a bit more stability in terms of supply, which may bring more innovation in terms of opportunities of growth. I've talked a bit about battery energy storage, key focus for us, especially in how do we complement renewable energy and extend, extend opportunity for supply in grid constrained areas. I will talk a bit more about regional integration. There's been quite a discussion earlier today around that and how we see that absolutely critical for us. And it's not about only unlocking transmission projects, but it's also about ability along supporting IPPs and how do we partner in financing those. And again, a lot around interconnectors, and you heard earlier today the importance of that. When we talk about emerging themes, I'm not going into that. There's a lot around blue hydrogen, green hydrogen, as well as electric vehicles, charging stations, and smart grids, smart innovation, which is critical. I want to quickly focus on Africa.